Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you in our video, and today we're going to discuss Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You guys probably already know Final Fantasy 16 previews just came out. What does that mean for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and the PlayStation Showcase? Feel free to like, subscribe if you want more. Like, share with a friend, all that wonderful jazz. With that said, let's get right into it. It's going to be short and sweet today. Okay, so the Final Fantasy 16 previews had a big, massive explosion. Everybody's hyping it up. Everybody's excited for it. Square Enix is happy for it. What does that mean for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Why are we covering Final Fantasy VII Rebirth instead of 16? I'll have another video for 16 later on today. I gotta collect my thoughts on it. But what does this mean for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you may ask? And the PlayStation Showcase? It means a lot. Between everything with Final Fantasy 16's previews, with Square Enix having their Japanese Final Fantasy VII Twitter page posting that video clip of Zack like saying, "Embrace your dreams, soldier on," and hyping up, encouraging his fellow men, right? His fellow troopers, soldiers, and Cloud himself, right? So, anyways, why would they use Cloud? I mean, why would he use that? Why would he use that clip? Why would he say these words like, "We want you all to embrace your dreams this week. Keep soldiering on," like, and hyping us up, encouraging us to look forward for this week. Just keep pressing on this week. It's like, you got this, just not all those words, but it's like encouragement, right? It's trying to get us to build up hype a little bit. Why are they using Zack? Why would Zack say that to Cloud, right? Like, why would they use that, right? What's the marketing for that? I had that in the other video, but today is about why I think Final Fantasy 16 previews is the final straw for that idea. Because here's the thing. 16 has been heavily marketed for the last 4 months. Seems like 3 or 4 months. Like, we're just getting banger after banger after banger. And we get previews came out. And I just got to thinking today. I had that on my mind. It's like, this means a lot. This means a lot for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Because what it's doing now is setting things up to where Sony's like, hey, we need a trailer for the showcase Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at our second phase PlayStation 5 showcase. We're going to be showing off like third-party titles, PSVR 2 titles, PlayStation first-party new IPs, and of course, spellbinding third-party games, right? So Sony's probably getting a hold of Square and say, hey, I know you guys been working hard the last 11 months, but how you guys doing on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Are you guys ready to show something? And I'm sure they have something ready, because where we're at right now, we're about 6 to 8 months, 9-ish, before this game comes out, realistically. If it doesn't delay, which I don't think it will be, has a great shot of being released this year, end of like December or even early next year. I think it's possible. Katase keeps saying development's going smoothly. We haven't had any delays. We haven't hit a hitch. We haven't had a hitch in development. Everything seems like it's working according to their plan. FF7 is huge. FF7 has a community of its own. Final Fantasy 16 has a mixture of the communities, but 7 Rebirth is like another IP for Square. Yes, it's Final Fantasy, but it's another IP. Final Fantasy 7 is its own thing now. Like, it's their bread and butter. It's their golden goose. Because Square Enix had the reports, physical reports, and it came back where they didn't do very well. Even with the support of Final Fantasy 14 and the mobile division. They need heavy bangers to come out soon because they gotta make up for it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is alright for it to launch 6 to 8 months after Final Fantasy 16. It's not gonna hurt at all. 16 is being heavily marketed. It's being heavily shown. People are at the point now, they're so hyped for it that if they see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, they're gonna get even more hype for Final Fantasy. Even PlayStation 5 as a whole. Like, let's think about it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth gets shown off at the PlayStation Showcase, which by now, even with the previews of Final Fantasy 16 coming out, like, it's like all hands on deck now. Like, we're getting to the point now, guys, that Rebirth has a high chance of being at the showcase, and I'm so excited for that. And I'll give my honest opinion about Final Fantasy 16 soon, but yeah, I am just so stoked because now it is time for Square and Sony to be like, hey, you guys are wondering if we got PlayStation 5 games? Well, guess what? You guys probably forgot about this one. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you guys know me. I think we're going to get a full trailer. I think we're getting a release date for this thing. I think we're also going to open up pre-orders. I think Square Enix is going to have a blog or have possibly at the end of the trailer it said pre-orders are now live. Like, pre-order now. Like, I would not be shocked. Now, 50-50 on the pre-orders, but I wouldn't be shocked about it, you know. But this makes sense. You can have all eyes on the PlayStation Showcase. Final Fantasy 16 has already had the state of play, and they had the previews come out 2 days before the showcase. Coincidence? No. It's marketing. Get your heavy hitter out of the way. Get the marketing done. I think this is the final marketing push, other than the demo drop, for Final Fantasy 16. And I think everybody at this point, you're either sold for Final Fantasy 16, you're gonna buy it at day one, or you're just gonna wait for a sale, or you're not buying it at this point. This game's been heavily marketed, it's been heavily pushed. It's time for Square to start saying, okay, this is on its own. It's rolling uphill. It's got a lot of momentum. Rolling downhill, I should say. What else we got to show? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is right around the corner, and it's time. It's time to showcase this. And with the previews are out for Final Fantasy 16, this makes absolute sense. Makes absolute sense. With that said, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that since the previews for Final Fantasy 16 are out and 16's been marketed really heavily, do you guys think and agree with me that Final Fantasy 16 will not be at the PlayStation Showcase? We are not getting a demo drop, as Yoshi P has stated over and over again, that demo is not coming out until 2 weeks before launch, and it's too soon to announce it. He's already done an interview and announced some details on it. I'll cover it in the Final Fantasy 16 video later on this evening. But for now, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming to the PlayStation Showcase. I think we're gonna get release date. Pre-orders is like 50-50 shot happening. And this just about cements it for the previews for Final Fantasy 16. Let me know if you guys agree with me. If you disagree, tell me why. I would love to have a conversation in the comment section below. And I thank you guys for subscribing. My channel's been growing more and more, and it's because you guys are starting to see the content push out. You guys love everything I say and do, and I appreciate it a ton. Thank you guys for following me on Twitter and all that good stuff, because, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing that it keeps me want to do this. It keeps want to talk about stuff that makes me happy. So with that said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Be safe out there. Be nice to each other. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.